Martin Luther King Jr. remains one of the most influential figures in American history, a man whose courage, vision, and unwavering dedication transformed the civil rights landscape of a nation. Today, we're diving into one of the most defining chapters of his leadership, the historic Selma to Montgomery March of 1965. A powerful demonstration of resilience in the face of systemic injustice and a turning point in the fight for African American voting rights. In the deeply segregated state of Alabama, African Americans were systematically denied the right to vote through both legal and extra-legal means. This march wasn't just another protest. It was a bold statement that voting is not merely a privilege, but a fundamental human right. On a fateful day in March, over 3,200 demonstrators set out from Selma towards Montgomery. Their journey was fraught with danger and determined resistance. Before this historic march, several brave attempts to cross the infamous Edmund Pettus Bridge had been met with violent opposition by state police, setting the stage for what would become a defining moment in the civil rights struggle. The Edmund Pettus Bridge soon became a symbol of both the brutality inflicted by segregationist policies and the unyielding resilience of those who dared to stand up against them. As the pressure mounted, federal intervention became inevitable. On March 21st, U.S. Army troops and federalized Alabama National Guardsmen were deployed to escort the marchers safely across the bridge and along Highway 80. Their presence underscored a pivotal moment: the federal government's commitment to enforcing civil rights, even in the face of staunch local opposition. Despite challenges like the narrow two-lane Highway 80, where only 300 demonstrators could proceed at a time, the spirit of the movement was unbreakable. Every group of marchers that paused due to the restrictions would later rejoin the larger march, reinforcing the collective determination to fight for justice. The culmination of this historic journey took place on March 25th in Montgomery, Alabama's state capital. Here on the steps of the Alabama State Capitol, Martin Luther King Jr. addressed a crowd of 25,000 people, a live, televised moment that sent ripples of hope and determination throughout the nation. King's address was more than just a speech. It was a clarion call for unity, justice, and equality. It resonated deeply across America, rallying support for the civil rights movement and igniting a national conversation about the rights of every citizen. For King, the march held a deeply personal significance as well. Just a few hundred feet from the Alabama State Capitol stood Dexter Avenue Baptist Church, where he began his journey as a minister in 1954. Speaking so close to the church that had shaped his early ideals, King's words carried the weight of both personal conviction and a broader, transformative vision for America. The impact of the Selma to Montgomery March was both immediate and far-reaching. In its wake came the landmark Voting Rights Act of 1965, a critical piece of legislation aimed at ending racial discrimination in voting. This federal action set a precedent for protecting civil rights across the country, a legacy that continues to influence our society today. The Selma to Montgomery March is more than a historical event. It's a reminder of the power of nonviolent protest and the strength that lies in unity. Even in the face of overwhelming obstacles, the marchers showed us that collective action and an unwavering commitment to justice can bring about monumental change. Today, as we continue to confront new challenges in the fight for civil rights, the courage of those 3,200 demonstrators and the visionary leadership of Martin Luther King Jr. inspire us to believe that justice, equality, and freedom are not just ideals of the past, but guiding principles for our future. Thank you for watching. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more deep dives into the moments that shaped our world. Until next time, keep striving for a more just and equal society.